You got a record contract?
Not yet. You look cool for the bus if you show me some trust.
Have you ever been to juvenile hall?
I ain't fucking with you.
Hey, watch the mouth. Watch it.
Come on, man. Just watch me. Watch and listen.
Pictures worth 1,000 words, I'll paint 1,000 pictures. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'll paint 1,000 pictures. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'll paint 1,000 pictures. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'll paint 1,000 pictures. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I'll paint 1,000 pictures to symbolize the decibel levels, bred of 1,000 whispers. To mummify useless, unknown poems, spitters shower with gold glitter. Pressure increase, unleash the catacomb splitters. And for some reason you wonder why your puzzle is a jigsaw, when you fail to decipher the Morse code to simply avoid the pitfalls. If need be, I can get raw, just pocket the latex. But that's like asking why the man with no legs crawls to see the apex, or why the unplanted seeds won't blossom into a garden. Parallel to your search for stardom, where you leave breadcrumbs and jargon that you can't even feel. So how's that for surface tension? Every step shows you a worthless henchman itching to meet your maker. I'd rather finger paint than take a tainted pen and curse the paper. Voice box turns cauldron, saliva boils, then thoughts of vapor. See a foremost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Then a thoroughbred's accuracy isn't the focal point of perfection. Therefore you trudge through waist-high sludge and caramelized paints where prints left taint every breath. Inhale, hold in oxygen, then step graciously over landmine shallow beneath the soil surface. Take a small step for man and ascend the stairway to heaven on pegs, or take a giant leap for mankind to stand and keep your legs. What a dilemma to hold hands with. Sanity's a steep cliff of gift, and it seems because of your forked tongue dreams your hand slipped. Rip your canteen of get-rich schemes and set sail on the 7 seas. Hooker left that envy to drown in greed before you swallow your pride and wash it down with a glass of formaldehyde. I'll preserve the day the earth fell to symbolize how Atlas died. I've tried to rush the wormhole to deliver a eulogy, but the other 8 planets followed me to stage a silent mutiny. No more dodging shooting stars, no more lashing of asteroid belts, avoiding supernovas in fear of android wealth. If science and religion is the building block for a laughing stock, then the foundation should crumble at the epicenter of the aftershocks. The bout breaks at the vinyl spots, the crater will fall as crime rate drops. I've timed hay crops harvest to see if records of frisbees fly. Well, that would depend on the trajectory and the way the projector projected me. I was a hologram waiting for when to inherit merit discrepancy. Is it time for liftoff? I think Go-Go got your propellers off the pit. Is it time for liftoff? The rocket fuel was at peak in midweek. I think it's time for liftoff. The structural integrity seems to be holding, but 3 astronauts were found in a cockpit falling asleep. So will these 1,000 whispers ever hold a cleft note to sing? Or will these blisters become targets of the Scorpion King's sting? Because the poison invades the veins till the stage is immune. I'll take a rain check in the same breath of a checkmate. In 3 moves I know everything is everything and nothing's still something else. So I cleared my shelves of any signs of wealth to impress the elves. My neck, it holds bricks that weighs down my lift off. As a precaution I've replaced the wood in the loft with something soft. Your windows, they look clear, but my panes are stained glass to dampen the impression of expression any fame has. Do the hues you use, do they capture the pain my frame has? Or are you caught in the faces we weave, scared to change masks? I'm the lawnmower man on a mission to slaughter the strange grass. But first I must erase cyberspace and rape the track before a train pass. You strain cash, while I take the root of evil, make tea, patiently holding hands with anxiousness. I can already taste that's the kettle whistle, interrupting my vision of rainbow bands. The steam scolded my hand, the mug shattered and I wasted it. Now if a picture's worth 1,000 words, I painted 1,000 pictures on a beautiful backdrop of butterfly kisses. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I painted 1,000 pictures. If a scream is worth 1,000 dreams, I've dreamed 1,000 whispers. If a picture's worth 1,000 words, I painted 1,000 pictures. If a scream is worth 1,000 dreams, I've dreamed 1,000 whispers. If a picture's worth